Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and the channel is Everyday Card Collector. In today's video, we're going to show recent pickups. And it is a potpourri of pickups, guys. I've got everything from modern to the mass-produced / junk wax era to golden era and pre-war. So we've got a little bit of everything here, which is just an indication of how I collect. I'll kind of talk about where I got this stuff from, why I picked it up and all of that good stuff. But we are talking everything from, modern to pre-war, and everything in between. So this should be fun. I'll keep the intro short here because I've got quite a bit to show. I will say this, guys. I've been behind on commenting on my comments lately, and I apologize for that. We've been kind of crazy busy here in the house, doing a lot of traveling, got a lot of things going on personally, so I haven't had time to follow up on that. So I'm going to try and do a better job starting this weekend. I'm filming this on Sunday morning. I think it's the 8th, June 8th. So I'll try and catch up a little bit. You might get hearts and thumbs up, and typically I respond to every comment. But on past videos, it might just be a hearts and thumbs up just to kind of get myself caught up a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to apologize for that. I've just been really busy with family stuff. So, but always time for the hobby. Always time to pick some stuff up. Got a lot of stuff to show that I picked up, and a lot of fun stuff, again, from modern down to pre-war. So we'll get the camera turned around. We'll take a peek at what I got, and we'll talk a little bit about what I got and why I got it. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So as I mentioned in the title, quite a potpourri of pickups here. So we're going from pre-war back to, or up to modern, if you will, and a little bit of everything in between. So the first card I'm going to show, I did show it on our most recent Mount Rushmore video, the greatest athletics or greatest A's. That's currently on my channel here. If you guys haven't had a chance to take a peek at it, go ahead and take a peek at that. Awesome episode with Cardboard Coach Neil, a newer channel and an awesome dude. And we had a blast doing that, and it's the last video I made, so about 3 days ago. But I showed this particular card on that episode, and I believe I showed it on Cardboard and Cold Ones. I'm not 100% certain. But it is the pre-war item that I was speaking of. So it's the 1936 National Chicle Premium Glossy of the Boston Red Sox team photo. And I picked this up, what I thought was for a great price, guys. This is $28 roughly out the door, I think, and you can look it up on eBay. I bought it on eBay. It might have been around 30 after taxes and all that good stuff. But why did I pick this up? I don't have any Plain Days Lefty Grove stuff. So again, this was an avenue for me to go, more affordable and still get some Plain Days Lefty Grove in there. And if you take a peek right here, there's Lefty Grove. So we were doing some of the greatest athletics of all times. He hit my Mount Rushmore. I do have some non-Plain Days cards of his, but I wanted a Plain Days, and I'm certainly going to get more. But you guys know this is the R311 set. I'm kind of hooked on this. I've got the Jimmy Fox. I've got the Dizzy Dean. Just absolutely love the set. And added this one for several reasons, because now I have a Plain Days Lefty Grove. It's cool, and it adds on to the set that the few cards that I have in the set already. So this is the glossy, so kind of blank back. Got some smudgies on it. Some of that's on the top loader, and some of that's on the card. But again, when we're talking value for pre-war, 1936 Lefty Grove, Joe Cronin, another Hall of Famer on in this team photo. Call it under $35 because I don't remember what taxes and shipping was, but I think it was 28 is what I ended up paying for it. But a beautiful, beautiful image of the team, and that's the pre-war that I'm showing in this potpourri. So next I'll show, and some of this stuff is pretty big. Next I'll show what I picked up as far as the mass-produced / junk wax era. So in our neighborhood, we have a community garage sale, and it spans two different suburbs, if you will, because they're right next to each other. And a lot of people participate in this thing. So we do it every year, usually my wife and I. My youngest daughter's back from college as she has graduated. So the three of us went and did some garage sailing. And the next 5 items I'm going to show you, I picked up for $1. They were 25 cents a piece. So you want to talk about everyday card collecting, this is the way to go. So the first thing that caught my eye, and the guy had several of them, and I grabbed one, was this sheet. It's the 1989 collector's edition, and I believe it's Master's Bread. So I'm not totally familiar with this, guys, but it's a full sheet. Obviously unlicensed. If you see their hats, the logos are all retouched out of their hats. But, you know, you're looking at 5 Hall of Famers on here, and all, you know, phenomenal players, in my opinion, on this sheet itself. And it was a whopping 25 cents. So Hall of Famers, you got George Brett, Ripken, you've got Molitor, Boggs, Puckett, and I think that's it. I don't know if Trammell's in the Hall of Fame or not. He might be. I don't know. But regardless, it's a full sheet. I don't know if this was intended to be cut or sold as a sheet. It almost looks like it's a lid of some sort because they're circular. But he had about 10 of these. So I picked one up. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, guys, I would say this was meant to be cut just by looking at the back of the sheet. So that looks to me like it was some sort of lid or some sort of disc card, if you will. But heck, how cool is that for 25 cents, right? So again, you know, this item, along with the next 4 I'm going to show you, cost me $1 in total. So how crazy is that? So the next one I'll show you is just a photo, but for 25 cents, I figured I had to grab it. You know, maybe we'll frame it, maybe we'll get it in the card room if this ever gets done. But it's just an 8x10 of Roger Maris, Yogi Berra, and Mickey Mantle. Great image, great photo, and for 25 cents, I can spend $5 or $6 on a frame, and I've got an awesome piece to hang or put on the desk or something of that nature. And just a beautiful image. So, I wasn't going to pass this up for 25 cents. And then the last 3, I'll kind of show the first one here and try to show these the best I can. These are the Topps magazines. So this one's from spring of 91. And he had a box of these at 25 cents a piece. And the reason I picked these up was in these, they all have cards, right? They still have cards in them. So I was kind of flipping through them, and there's my guy, Frank Thomas. That's the reason I picked this one up. But there's a couple pages, and here's a bunch of cards representing the 60 Topps. So you got Carlton Fix, Bonds, Bonilla, and Bob Welsh. Just very cool. I've seen this on my good friend John Mangini's channel. He's got some magazines where he shows the cards intact. And my buddy Warren D in the CLE has a bunch of this stuff too. So kind of reminded me of them. And for $0.25 a magazine, I couldn't go wrong. So then I've got picked up this one, and it wasn't necessarily for Howard Johnson. Again, this is that was spring of 91. This is spring of 92. So some cool cards in here. So I wanted to pick it up for that purpose. Obviously, the Babe Ruth movie was coming out. There's an advertisement on the left, and John Goodman is one of the cards. But you got Jack Morris there. And then, again, I picked this up for my guy Robin Ventura. Right, and you got Glavine as well, and I'm gonna actually read through these because I get a kick out of these as I was flipping through these. I was looking at some of the autographs. I think that's Mr. Mint, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go back and read these just for the fun of it. I think they're kind of cool. And again, 25 cents. And I picked up one more of those bad boys, and it's summer of 92 with our guy Mark McGuire on it, and I thought I picked it up again for the cards. So here we're looking at horizontal cards. Yeah, I think the card that caught me here was the Dion, but also Barry Larkin, Juan Gonzalez, and Mike Mussina, some phenomenal players there. And just some fun-looking different cards still in the magazine. So I'll keep them in here. I'm not taking them out of here. And there you got George Brett, Fred McGriff, Drabek, and Roberto Alomar. But very cool. So those 3 magazines, my photo of the Yankees, Mantle, Maris, and Berra, and that Masters Bread sheet were all of $1. So that's my mass-produced / golden era stuff. So we saw pre-war, we saw mass-produced era. So let's go to modern here. This morning I went to my local card store and picked up a couple things. Picked up my man Paul Skeens. I don't have any of his rookie cards, so I went ahead and grabbed this. This is the Stars of the MLB, and I don't think this actually says has the rookie card logo or the RC logo, which I don't care, whatever. I just wanted to pick up a couple cards of his because I don't have any. And then I believe, and I have to look it up, I believe this is his base Topps rookie card. So, oh no, I take that back. This is the rookie debut, looking at below at the bottom of it there. So I think I'm going to end up picking up his Topps Chrome base rookie card as well. Get it now because base is cheap because everybody wants the parallels, and add a couple Paul Schemes rookie cards to the collection. So that's the modern that I picked up, and picked that up this morning along with 3 Golden Era cards. So I know the owner of the shop I go to. He's a real cool guy. He had some stuff that he hadn't even had priced yet. He had stacks of it, and I saw one of the stacks and asked him if I could take a peek. And he said, yeah, of course, certainly. So I took a peek and picked some stuff out, and he cut me a great deal. And all of this is 55 Bowman. So I did not have the Billy Pierce, my man Billy. You all know one of my favorite cards of all time is his 52 Bowman. So I grabbed this, and these are in pretty decent shape, guys. If you look at the edges, they're not in that bad a shape at all. Centering might not be perfect, but whatever. That's not, a priority for me. So we got the Billy Pierce. Of course, I'm going to get Billy Pierce. We know we got to get my guy Sherm. So I got my guy Sherm Lawler. Again, beautiful shape. Pretty straight cards for having that wood grain background on the front. There looks like there might be some schmutz on this, but whatever. And then lastly, I did not have this, and it was in the stack. I did not have the 55 Nellie Fox Bowman, so went ahead and grabbed that. So he cut me a great deal on that. I think these 3 55 Bowmans and the 2 Skeens cards were right around $20. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. We're looking at, $5 a card, or maybe, right around there. 3 Golden Eras and 2 Moderns of the hottest pitcher in baseball, or one of the hottest pitchers in baseball. So I thought that was cool. So that's what I got for you guys. Those are my most recent pickups. So you saw everything from 1936 up to 2023. I think the Skeens is 2023. And a little bit in between. So it's just a small microcosm of how I collect, guys. You'll see a little bit of everything, and I enjoy all of them equally and having a blast doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll talk on the next video, guys. Thanks for jumping on, everybody. Bye-bye.